I'm similar to the Thriller in Manila. Honeys call me bigger, the condom filler. Whether it's stiff tongue or stiff dick, Biggie squeeze it to make shit fit. Now check this shit, I got the pack of Rough Riders in the back of the Pathfinder. You know the epilogue by James Todd Smith. I get swift with the lyrical gift. Hit you with the dick, make your kidney shift. Here we go, but I'm not domino. I got the funk flow to make your drawers drop slow. So recognize the dick size in these Calcanine jeans. I wear 13s, know what I mean? I fuck around and hit you with the Hennessy dick. Mess around and go blind, don't get to see shit. The next batter, here to shatter your blatter, it doesn't matter. Skinny or fat or light skinned or black, baby, I drop these. Beneath my me, screaming, I poppy. I love it when they call me Big Pop, but I only smoke blunts if they roll prop. But look, I got ya caught up with the drunk flow. Fuck taekwondo, I told a fofo. For niggas getting mad cause they bitch chose me, a big black motherfucker with G. You see, all I do is separate the game from the truth. Big bang boots from the Bronx to Bolivia, getting physical like Olivia Newt. Tricks up my click dick all day with no trivia. So give me a bankroll and a bag of weed. I'm guaranteed to fuck until I nosebleed. Even if the new man's a certified Mac, you get that H-Town in you. You want that old thing back?
Like B-I-double-T-I-E with some new R-U-L-E. Notorious is known for busting in your E-Y-E. Baby, bitches know they love to hate me. How come you come, we're coming back to maybe. How close we came to coming together is crazy. How come you and your sis make similar faces? When y'all come and y'all be crying like I'm killing y'all bitches. I know there's a bigger picture than the camera rolling. Cause I don't think y'all be knowing how this shit's unfolding. Back shots to the rear, got the Mac unloading. Gotta reload like every so often. Saying I got my swagger back. I'm looking like bitch, my swagger never left. Don't be so hard pressed to be impressed by these new rappers. They actors and the fact is, you want that old thing back.
Like Scarface and Bushwick, Willie D, having nightmares, the girl's killing me. She mad because what we had didn't last. I'm glad because her cousin let me hit the ass. Fuck the past, left well on the 500 SL, the E and J and ginger ale. The way my pockets swell to the rim with Benjamins. Another hund's in the crib, please send it in. I fuck non-stop, lick my lips a lot. Used to lick the clips a lot, but licking clips have to stop. Cause y'all don't know how to act when the tongue go down below. Peep the funk flow, really though. I got the cleanest, meanest penis. You never seen this, stroke of genius. So take off your Tim boots and your bodysuit. I mean the spandex and hit my man next. Sex get rougher when they come to the nut buster. Pussy crusher, black nasty motherfucker. I don't chase them, I replace them. And if I'm caressing them, I'm undressing them. Fuck what you heard, who's the best in New York? Fulfilling fantasies without that nigga Mr. Raw. Or tattoo, I got you wrapped around my dick. And when I'm done, I got the split shit.
What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Finally, it is finally time we got some movement with some volume. Going to talk about a lot of that stuff today, but first things first, what's up, Aid? Chris, what's good? Glad to see some movement. Yeah, it's about time. Yes, sir, what's good? Honestly, the song hits different in a green market. What's up, dude? Yes, it does. Pretty awesome stuff. We were anticipating the market to pump. Two things. One thing, I mean, I called the inverted head and shoulders. This is just not as clean, but thankfully we got in on the double bottom, right? We had bullish divergences. Lots of low volume going into that kind of or that right side, I guess, leg of the W of the double bottom. So really, really good stuff here. Just for clarification, this is what I said on Sunday. I need to go back to the post. This is what I said on Sunday, August 16th. I believe August 16th was Sunday. Yep, Sunday. So Sunday, I'd pointed this out. Divergences. You can't see volume in here. Unfortunately, it's hidden, but I did notice the lower volume. I had said, look, if we break 65 and then 67 with volume, the move is valid. Why is it valid? Because volume confirms whether it's true or not. If we have low volume, it's likely a fake out. If we have high volume, that means buyers are actually stepping in and pushing price up, right? It's a legitimate move. We should retest support or retest prior resistance, right? And head higher. Now the question remains, is this going to be some big time move? Is this the bottom? You know, what's actually going on? And I really don't have an answer for that. Guys, I've been buying for several months, anticipating that, look, there is a damn good chance that this could be the bottom. There's a lot of people waiting for 50s and 40s, which kind of tells me that it's not going to happen. I wasn't opposed to the idea that it could happen, but you know, I had pointed out that, look, when you see all these signs, it is much better to be in. You have that peace of mind. If we go lower, you can certainly buy lower, but I think it was quite foolish to not be buying, or at least not look to buy, knowing how many macro reversal signs. We just needed lower time frame to kind of give us that takeoff. Baby, did I miss the bottom? Wait for pullback and all in. I mean, look, I don't know if the bottom. I can't say with confidence that the bottom's in, but I can say with confidence that for the last 3 to 5 months, I've been calling out over 30 different macro reversal signs, and it's quite hilarious that people have been ignoring them. Like, I mean, look, if you haven't been buying, I don't know what to tell you. And look, here's the other thing is, like, I don't know if this is the bottom. It's very likely that we could next week put a giant red candle in and form the bottom at 45K, right? There's always a possibility of that. There's technically 6 more weeks left in this bear market if we're following kind of cycle wide, right? We talked about this on Monday. But again, when you have, and just to kind of cover it so everyone can see, when you have monthly RSI hitting a level that we've always hit for a bear market bottom, when you have 46 of 52 weeks that we're into the bear market, we're very close to the bottom. We're seeing lower volume on the weekly, right? We're seeing, let me go to this chart since it's cleaner, numerous amounts of reversal indicators. And just real quick, obviously volume's been going down as price has been going down. That is bearish price action exhaustion. You have bullish divergences, momentum divergences. You have obviously monthly RSI. You have monthly MACD as well. That's completely reset, right? Our blue lines hit 0. That's what we'd like to see as well. Not to mention, on the 1 day, you have, and I hate calling this an inverted head and shoulders. It's not as clean as I wanted it, but you have a perfect double bottom, right? Some people are going to claim fame to the inverted head and shoulders, and that's fine. I had originally said no inverted head and shoulders, but double bottom is definitely possible. So regardless, they're both bullish reversal patterns. You get the double bottom in there. I mean, look, that's 10 to 12 signs already. Not to mention that on this break, we have high volume. And I know, like, relatively speaking, like if you zoom out, this is not that high a volume. But in the last, let's see, when was our last highest volume candle? Here. So since here, which is 54 days, this is the highest volume we've seen in 54 days. right? That is valid of saying that this is a breakout. And guys, high volume means if you look at recent volume, really look like 10 to 20 days back, we're breaking the average. We're breaking the peaks. Really, the average is like down here. Excellent stuff. This is a confirmed bullish move, in my opinion, and should continue higher. That's not to say that it can't pull back some. That's not to say that it goes up and then comes right back down to this range. I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't tell you. But what I can tell you is for the last 5 months, we have been talking about every single macro reversal signal. And again, like I even post every single week my buys every single week. I go in here every Sunday. It's like around 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I say, I'm buying, right? I wouldn't be buying if I didn't have a reason to. You guys know me. You guys that have been following for a while. You guys that, I mean, you can do a simple like grok analysis on my tweets. Am I 100% right? Absolutely not. But have I been relatively excelling at buying and selling during the quote unquote bear to bull market? Absolutely. All the proof is there. I'd laugh if we nuked the 50K. I mean, look, again, I would not be surprised. There's no there's nothing that says we can't. However, if you're like imagine a gamble, like you're going to go gamble on something. Let's say there's an 80% chance that let's say you're doing like heads or tails, just for the sake of it. But there's an 80% chance you're going to land on heads and a 20% chance that you're going to land on tails. Which one are you going to bet on? Right? I'm going to bet on the 80%. And again, I don't want to say I'm confident the bottom's in, but all the signs are there. Like every single historical sign that's marked a bear market bottom, or at least near the market lows, is there. I'm completely there. What's even wild is Ethereum is just ripping, which tells me that the bottom's in. When alts are doing better than Bitcoin, that is usually a decipher that the, I guess, quote unquote, bull market's starting. But guys, it's not like you're still buying quite significantly below highs. You're buying 44, you're buying a 45% discount. Also need to stay above the 21-week EMA, which just slightly crossed today. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't really care about moving averages. I think there's not a ton of validity to them if they don't line up with like a horizontal support or resistance. And the next macro resistance is in the 80s. Maybe something at like 74. Maybe. That's a big maybe. I don't really mess with diagonals. You guys know me. But possibly 74. I put a blue line there just to keep it. But that's why I'd laugh, because I won't be surprised. Time to start longing shit if the bottom isn't. I mean, the problem is you don't know when the bottom's in. There's no sign that says the bottom's in, but you can use all the indicators in the world and take your best guess. Wouldn't surprise me if we rejected that at the end of this week and then dump to 60K to clear out everyone longing and then start the bull run. And I mean, but haven't we been doing that already? 75K is the next major line. Yeah, I mean, it's about 75,097, somewhere in there. Roman, I want to get in. Should I wait for one more retrace? You say historically our bottom is in October. Yes, historically, but again, you're looking at one indication. I've given you over 15 that say that our low is likely in. The first 5 to 10 minutes of this live stream, I talked about a dozen indicators that line up with a market bottom. And you guys want to focus on the 6 weeks that are left. That doesn't matter. Follow the weight. There's way more weight, and like if 10 indicators are lining up, and okay, let's put it this way. Let's say you use 10 indicators and 9 are lining up to say that the move is going to go up and 1 says down. Are you really going to put emphasis on that one indicator? That'd be crazy. But anyways, enough of if the bottom's in, guys. I have no idea if the bottom's in. I've been buying for a reason, because I believe that it's possible that the bottom's in. And again, I think you'd be foolish not to be buying. I will continue to buy, whether we're pumping, dumping, whatever. I'd like to get my full buy amount in. I'm only in with like 40,000 of like 150K I'd like to get in. Would it be smart to add now or just wait for a correction? That's up to you. I I can't tell you what to do because here's the thing. All of you that are being emotional right now, right? There's so many of you that are looking at this chart and you're freaking out. Okay, if there's one thing I can tell you to do is one, do not act on your emotions, right? Two, why weren't you buying 2 or 3 months ago, right? Why is it, oh, should I buy now? Should I buy now? Guys, I started buying on June 6th. Literally this candle. Or sorry, June 25th. No, June 6th. I bought here. Started buying here. Friday to Saturday, June 6th. Usually it's actually Saturday because technically the next day turns into Sunday. I bought it. 60,841 was the first buy because I bought right at 8 p.m. Right? I was buying. I was talking about buying. I've been talking about all the signals to buy. And I don't know why some of you didn't. But then all of a sudden we pump and you get emotionally charged and you're like, should I buy now? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. Thank you for being consistent and not flip flopping. Great trader. You have called this market from top to bottom. I appreciate that. Thank you. My whole point is for the last, it's fucking August, what, 20th? August 19th today. It has been 75 days. So give or take like 10, almost 11 weeks. Almost 11 weeks. So I've bought 11 times, actually 12 times because I actually double bought 1 week. I've been DCing 12 times or whatever, 11 times. And now you want to ask, should you buy? Every single week I have made this post. Every single fucking week. Like, bought more Bitcoin this week. This is June 26th. Like, you can literally follow all of these posts. And now you're going to ask if to buy. Like I don't know what to say other than you're being emotionally charged and you shouldn't act on your emotions. I don't want to say people are stupid or anything because look, at the end of the day, we could have dumped harder and everyone could have laughed at me. I don't like to just like laugh at people. People have their conviction and should stick to it. But you know, I can't. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. That's all I got to say. Quick question: if I buy, is it smart to add leverage to my position, and what amount leverage is smart? Dude, I'm not making financial decisions for you. I'm sorry. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Since June 6th, I have been saying to buy. Like, literally, I made a post. Here, let's go back to June 6th. I know there's a thing you can put in Twitter, but I'm a lazy piece of shit and I don't know the actual coding of it. It's not that many tweets. Let's see. That's June 24th, June 12th, June 8th. Here we go. June 7th. It's been a little over a year since I publicly sold my spot Bitcoin just under 100K with the DCA average of 18.5. Today I will begin a new DCA. So you're now seeing signs of macro reversal. Is the bottom end? Likely not, but my plan is the DCA down to the bottom. Good luck to you all. Like I don't know what to tell you. On February 11th, 2025, almost 3 years ago, I mentioned publicly that I was starting my DCA position, and I believe, yeah, here's the other post where I started buying. So this was when I sold just under 100K, and this is when I started buying, right? We were officially in recession. I will be getting a DCA after 1.5 years of whatever. This is July 25th, 2022, when I started buying again. So again, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. Guys, if you're asking to buy now, I don't know what to tell you. I think you need to make your own decisions because I was telling you to buy almost 3 months ago and you didn't listen then. Bitcoin dominance dumping on this pump now? Yes, because we're probably actually in a real bull market, but I'm still not interested in all. Because the issue is, look, hindsight, people want to be like, hindsight, Bitcoin's up 8%. Let's see what's beating it. Link is beating it. Ethereum's beating it. Fetch isn't. Tau kind of is. Solana is. Gala isn't. BNB isn't. ICP isn't. Crow isn't. So right now, Doge kind of is. So other than like Trump coin, yeah, but here's the problem with Trump coin. We all know that this is the biggest fucking scam ever. The issue with buying alts are the only thing that's really outperforming Bitcoin, unless you really want to get nitty and gritty, is Ethereum and Link. That's it. So 2 of the 50 million altcoins that are out there are outperforming Bitcoin. Maybe a couple more. But I'm not going to sit here and try and track and trace them because there's no point. I don't know why you're entertaining these should I buy now questions. Just save yourself the time, bro. Yeah, of course. But to me, I use it as an advantage because I can show people maybe that are new to the live stream when I was buying and why. The best thing to do right now is maxing out all credit cards to buy shit coins at 100 times leverage. Jesus. That's hilarious. While there's 400 of you here, real quick, 2 things. One, I'd like to show you this on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be on Bolus's show, the crypto closeout, or sorry, 7 p.m. Eastern, not 8 p.m. I don't think I've ever watched this show. I think there's a lot of people that watch. I believe it's on X. I could be wrong. But basically just talking about like recent volatility. I'm sure we'll talk a lot about like macro market structure, like what I'm looking at, what's important, how should you trade it. So just kind of cool stuff. I'll be a guest on his show. So cool stuff. If you want to watch it on Sunday, 7 p.m., just giving you the heads up. The other thing I wanted to talk about was this. So if any of you have been following the trading system for the last 75 days, it's been shit. And it's been shit for a reason. Obviously, you guys know the market has not done shit. It's literally moved sideways, and we have a momentum-based system. So when we start gaining momentum, but then moves don't further come, we take a loss. So we're actually only down 15% from where we were a couple months ago, which is still up 40% year to date, which is pretty incredible. Today, obviously, big trade, caught the move. Ignore the numbers. It's because I have a big percentage in there, or big portion of money in there. But look at the percent. We caught a 20% move today, mostly Bitcoin, some ETH, all realized. So ended up making, if you got into this system within a week, you're actually up pretty substantially. The system works extremely well, and you can use this either through copy trading on Bickit or if you have at least 10,000 to invest with, just DM me. Basically, what they do or what we do is we connect your trading account to our API. The API trades for you. It's basically the same as copy trading. And the reason we don't use copy trading is because copy traders take profit every day, where we take profit once a month. There is a massive difference in how much money you make when that happens. Trump coin was just a disguise to donate to his campaign. Yeah, I've heard about that, and I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it at all. This is pretty gnarly, though. I mean, this is exactly what we wanted to see. Very strong move, lots of volume. If I was to guess, I mean, if this starts to kind of teeter out, but let me see the 4 hour. Wow. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Although yes, we are way overbought for sure. There's nothing that tells me this shouldn't continue higher. This might like triple down as this kind of does this, but I expect to hit probably 75K here. This is a beautiful setup. 1 hour's got a little bit of divergence. So like I said, like the 4 hour might kind of fizzle out and do some of this, but 75K all day. If this continues, if volume continues to follow in, which I think it will, the daily looks spectacular. Those divergences are playing out, lots and lots of volume on our daily compared to where it was. Like I said, highest volume candle we've seen in 74 days. Or sorry, not 74, like 50 something days. I think the last candle was here. Yeah, 54 days. Hype doing fantastic today. Yeah, I mean, guys, there's 50 million altcoins. Some of them are going to do great. I just don't care to chase them. How many people will never buy until Bitcoin starts ripping again? Most people. That's how it happened last bear market. I got called an idiot for buying between 17, 18, 19, 20, down to 15, which is pretty absurd given the fact that That ended up being the bottom too. Let's take a look at a couple other things. This is beautiful. This is what we wanted to see as well. If you guys have been following the XY analysis, we were actually a little fearful of this inverted head and shoulders playing out. It did not, right? We failed to break that neckline, failed to break out. Heading back down, this is excellent. This is a bearish range that should continue lower. It's going to be good for both stocks and crypto in the coming years, right? If the dollar goes up, obviously it gives more precedence to the SPX and Bitcoin going down. If the dollar goes down, there's more precedence of the SPX and Bitcoin going up. So really, really, really good stuff there. VIX is down. Yeah, I like to see that SPX is consolidating. This should continue to go up overall. Just for the sake of it, let's look at ETH. This needs to be here. So ETH is hitting a little bit of resistance. Not to say it can't keep going, but man, hit that resistance pretty clear. I mean, even still, like, I get that the 4 hours really overbought, which, you know, probably going to get like a sharp move down and then continue to go higher into the 2,500 area. Beautiful. This move is freaking beautiful. We haven't seen a bullish move like this in a very long time. I would argue like since here, because all of this was on low volume. This is excellent. Do you think this could go to a 702 retrace and it's over around 121K in months to come? And it's not a bull run to beyond all-time highs, 112K? I have no idea, dude. We could talk about theory all day. I have no idea. My biggest thing is like I believe in Bitcoin in a long-term investment ideology. So is this another bear flag forming 75K? No, this is a clean breakout. Super clean breakout. Inverted head and shoulders, or if you want to get specific, the double bottom. Lots of volume. I mean, we should see this continue. Heard this was the 4th biggest liquidation in 1 minute. Perfect. Love seeing all the people bearish get shit on. Because I wouldn't say like I'm totally uber bullish, but I'm not bearish. I'm buying spot. I mean, yes, we could put in one more low, but this brings me back to the point that I've talked about on tether dominance, right? We've talked about maybe one more possible high here. You know, maybe there's a chance. We don't know, but we are in macro resistance, right? There's a chance, but here's the thing is this is still bearish, right? We're still going to make more bearish divergences. We're still going to create issues. One thing we do need to look at, which actually Bitcoin doesn't have that issue yet. You look at tether dominance, we're actually forming bullish divergences here between these two lows. I can clean some of this up so you guys can see. But yeah, we're making lower lows here, higher lows here. That's actually a bullish divergence. So yes, this could spike us to that next new high. It's very possible. Same here. Like we don't quite have it yet. We need to see this go higher. We probably need to get into like this 72 to 73K area. And then you'd have lower highs, higher highs. And obviously that's a bearish divergence. And for the sake of being like weekly volume is super low. So, you know, yes, we talk about the 1 day looking really good. The weekly kind of looks like shit. Right? We're still kind of in this bearish channel. I mean, we could definitely hit 75K and come back down, right? This is a huge possibility. So, you know, for those of you that haven't bought and you're freaking out and your emotions are charged, the only advice I can give you is one, never do anything when you're emotionally charged. Like, take a minute, take a deep breath, formulate a plan. You should have already had a plan. And if your plan was to buy in the 50Ks, then stick to it, right? Then stick to your plan. And if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work and you move on. There's a million other things to invest in that will give you a solid return. So, as much as we want to say that this is a super bullish move, we'll have to see what the weekly volume looks like. But man, that volume is crazy low. This is not good, right? We need to see this volume probably get over this point. That's kind of scary. Low volume price pumping, kind of scary. And you can see here, like, here's a perfect example, right? You guys are wondering, oh, how do you know that, right? How do you know that because low volume price can't go up? And it definitely can, but here's your example. You have low volume, price going up, dump, new lows. Low volume, price pump, could easily dump to new lows. Easily. So, for those of you being emotionally charged, that's your saving grace is the weekly chart right now. So keep an eye on it. If volume changes, then hey, maybe buy now. You're still getting almost a 50% discount from all-time highs. Right. Just for the sake of it, anyone that follows, I'll make this a little cleaner. Anyone that follows like my live charts are actually posted in Discord. There's a link. That be too wide? I think so. We'll leave it there. That's fine. It'll be more of a wedge. We're ultimately bullish anyways. So yeah, I mean, this is a huge possibility, right? I'll actually redraw this guy. So, much as I want to be a bull, as much as I want to be extremely confident, check that out, right? We would form another bearish divergence here. You'd have lower lows. You'd have issues here. You'd have issues here. So keep an eye on all that. That could give you your next new low. There's still technically 6 weeks of bear market left, so it could happen. But I'm not going to sit here and like debate whether you should buy here or not. That's mega clean if that plays out. Short to new lows could be. I mean, it's something to look at. That's why I was saying this looks like the last bear flag form. It could be. I just like that we finally had a move worth trading. Like, there's just been absolutely nothing to do for almost, 75 days, right? 2.5 months of, you could have been in a coma for 2.5 months, woken up today, taken a trade, and you would have saved yourself so much time. Bitstamp chart volume is going up. Yeah, but Bitstamp is like, this is Binance. You want to use Binance. I don't know anyone that trades with Bitstamp. All right, guys, last couple questions, and I'm going to close down the live stream. So let me know. By the way, I've been following you for 4 years, learned from the best. Really appreciate that, brother. Really appreciate it. And guys, for anyone that's new to the live stream, I try to live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday around 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern time. I know today was a little late. I know you don't care about altcoins, but can you give your opinion on Sol? I mean, if I don't care about altcoins, why would I give an opinion on Sol? You know what I'm saying? But I'll look at Sol for you. Yeah, I mean, has the same reversal signs as Bitcoin right away. Super low volume on the weekly though. For me, Sol's got to break like $100 to get exciting. You got to break that. This looks good. Super low volume though. Move these up a little bit. I'm gonna make this post after the live stream, so if anyone wants to save it, look at it later, might be worth looking for. Nothing to add. Roman clear as always. See you, man. Thanks for being here. Man, ETH is ripping. Good stuff. Anytime, Chris. Glad to help out. Yeah, to that point, San, or I think it's Sanj, like Sanji, right? But I'll just say San just in case I'm messing it up. To that point with Soul, like most altcoins are going to look like that. So again, not saying there's no like other analysis. I just know what works for Bitcoin, right? Like I know like volume works really well. Obviously divergence and momentum patterns work really well. I look at Bitcoin every single day. I know how it works. I know how it operates. I know the patterns that usually play out. I know what they need to look like. Like I don't look at Solana every day, so it's harder for me to give an altcoin analysis on something I don't look at all the time. It's like if you're a day trader and you look at like like you only trade the Nasdaq, like you're gonna learn a lot about the Nasdaq, right? It's like when you're marrying one person, you know everything about. Right, guys. I don't see any other questions. Appreciate everyone being here. Awesome to finally see some movement. Hopefully we get some more. With all that said, always remember, be patient, use risk management, and good luck trading.